Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurabila binti Yusuf Hafiz. I will present a persuasive speech entitled Fear in Public Speaking. Okay, do you know the real cause of public speaking fear? The price is high. Everyone must have the feeling of fear for public speaking at least once. And research reveals that a person with public speaking fear is 10% less likely to graduate from college, is likely to receive 10% less in wages, and is 15% less likely to take on management or leadership positions. And do you know that I hate speaking in front of large groups of people, yet I love picturing the standing ovation after delivering a great speech. You know, you have to dream big, right? Therefore, I can very relate with people that have fear in public speaking. However, people who fear in public speaking often face with problems. There are some common problems that happen when people fear in public speaking. Firstly, many people have glossophobia, which is a fear of public speaking. A phobia may arise because of a combination of genetic tendencies and other environmental, biological, and psychological factors. So people who fear public speaking may have a real fear of being embarrassed or rejected. And people who have glossophobia, they may try to avoid public speaking situations at all costs, or if they must speak in public, they endure shaking hands and a weak, quivering voice. For example, they will not apply for promotions if the new position means giving presentation. Next, bad public speaking experiences often lead to more of the same. We focus on the criticism we receive and interpret it as a criticism of ourselves. And there are some people who have this mindset. Our speech is bad, therefore I am bad. And this makes a shaky platform to build public speaking skills and confidence on. So when given a presentation to prepare, we procrastinate because we don't feel confident or competent. That means we don't put the work in which turn to lead another bad experience, and it becomes a vicious circle. Lastly is the fear in public speaking begins in youth. So the fear of public speaking is more common in younger patients as compared to older ones, and may be more prevalent in females as compared to the males. And transitioning from childhood to the teen years can be stressful, and it's not unusual for social anxiety disorder symptoms to begin appearing around age 13 years old. More than 75% of people experience their first symptoms of social anxiety disorder, which often includes fear of public speaking during their childhood or early teenage years. So, social anxiety disorder, sometimes called social phobia, is an anxiety disorder characterized by extreme fear or anxiety in one or more social settings. And most teens, they get a little nervous in social situations like public speaking. So teens with social phobia are highly anxious in situations like this. So their anxiety may make social interactions very uncomfortable. However, there is a way to break this pattern of anxiety. It can be stopped and everyone able to speak confidently. So to overcome the fear in public speaking, please prepare your environment in advance. Public speaking is not only you give a speech in front of public, but it also can be a presentation, right? So you must prepare not only your presentation, but also your environment so that it will ease that nervous feeling. So print out your slide and notes. In case of some sort of technical failure. So in the worst case scenario, you will still able to present even if people can't see your presentation. And nothing help is the fear of public speaking more than knowing your own material. And the ability to connect with your audience comes from having the confidence you won't get lost during delivery. Furthermore, you also need to be audience-centered. Remember that your presentation is not about yourself, so focus on the needs of your audience rather than on how you will perform, and your face will automatically disappear. For example, if you are selling a product, concentrate your efforts on selling the benefits of your product to your audience. And your audience is most interested in what you have to offer to them. So whether or not you are telling a story to build rapport or delivering a sales speech, a focus on your audience needs can help take your mind off your fear. Okay, lastly, convert your fear into positive energy. How to do it? Okay, convert your stage fright symptoms with the power of visualization and belief. And sweaty palms and a racing pulse are also symptoms of an adrenaline rush. And you need to decipher these physical reactions as an adrenaline rush to excitement and optimism for your presentation. And this not only decreases your fear, it also immediately turns on the alertness and energy switch in your body. Your physical reactions are what you make them to be. Do not be panicked if suddenly you are blanking out midway through your presentation. Just be honest, tell the audience you forgot and need to refer to your notes and laugh it off with a joke on egging. You also can sidetrack a little and tell your audience a story of a funny thing that happened to you recently. Okay, can you imagine the benefits that you can get where you are not fear in public speaking? So, no fear in public speaking can give benefits both to professional and personal life. Firstly, you are able to make a new social connection. So, public speaking engagements are good places to meet other people who share your interests. You will find that people approach you after your presentation to engage in conversations. Give audience members the option of getting in touch with you at a later date by listing contact information or handouts or slides. Okay, not only social connection, and can you imagine that you can improve your communication skill if you are not fluent in public speaking? So when you write a speech, you have to think carefully about the best framework, persuasive strategy, and diction to communicate your message to the audience. And the more that you practice giving speeches, the better you will become at communicating orally. And lastly, is you are able to develop your leadership skill. And most leaders today are often evaluated by their abilities to speak effectively. And if you listen to effective leaders, one of the skills they possess is their ability to speak in public. And never memorize your speech or presentation. Instead, okay, memorize your thought, think about the key points or concept you want to discuss and just talk about them conversationally. Okay, imagine that you also can speak like a leader. Okay, a conversational tone is perfectly acceptable, particularly when you are trying to reach a large group of people and still make them feel like you are talking directly to each and every one of them. But conversational doesn't mean crude or inappropriate. That can only cause discomfort for some or all of your audience. They will ignore the message and that you will have lost an opportunity. Okay, to conclude everything that I have said before, there are people who are very fear in public speaking until they have a phobia disease, which is glossophobia. However, this fear can be treated with a lot of the right practice and technique to improve the communication skill and diminish your fear in public speaking. So, what are you waiting for? Get up from your seat and start to practice your public speaking so that you will never get the chance to feeling fear in the public speaking. If you still do not want to take any action, just stay right there and you will see other people around your circle will fly high beyond you. So that's all from me. Thank you.